Today I wanted to talk about clickable images with different areas on the image that click to different spots. Basically changing out the links to each area of a particular image you want to do. Now, while Wix doesn't do image maps per se, it does have buttons, and you can make buttons more or less invisible. So what I've done here is I've created buttons that I can size to any size. They have the text set as none, and I have all the color and so forth turned off of them. So when you're first adding a button, you have to come over here to your plus symbol, and then you can come to the button under that first initial icon, and then just choose any of these. It doesn't really matter, but I would choose one of these basic ones at the top. They're the easiest to edit. Once you drop that on the page, you're going to see it has color. Well, that's not going to work for an image map because it covers up the image below it. So very easily, you just come in here to change this. You want to go to this design icon and then click here on customize design. Then come in here and you can take the background to 0% transparency. Make sure also go to the hover and also make that 0% transparency. You could also put just a little bit of transparency if you do want it to kind of indicate a little bit to the user that there's something that they're clicking on. Now the last step is you'll see that that text was still there. So we want to come up here to change text and icon. Now this is a new thing that I just noticed, and this is great because I can choose nothing here. So and then instead of what I was doing before with these invisible buttons is I was just taking out the text. But if you choose nothing, it also allows you to put the accessible name behind the button. So it tells the user what it is. Usually it's 1 to 3 words. And it's not visible anywhere, but if accessibility, if there's an app or anything being used to view pages differently, or they're using it differently, a different browser, this will guide them as to what this button is linking to. And so that's important to put in. And then of course the last thing is you want to choose your link. So if you're going to your own website, you can come here to page, or if you're linking to an outside website, and like in the case of this ad for Colorado Native Plant Society, we want to link that to their page. And the reason we wanted to do this is because I'm going to close out of this, and we wanted to have each of these sales go to the event page that they're on. That way the user doesn't get lost in the main site. It gets them right to that one that they're interested in. So this is an ad for them, and we wanted to link different parts of the ad to their different events. And so an invisible button is the perfect thing to use. Now this one has a little bit of a rollover, so if I come up here to preview, I can test it out, and you can see that little glow that comes up. That's just that non-fully transparent background on the hover version. So again, that's all located here under design. Come down to customize design, go to background fills, and you can adjust this to 0. And that basically makes a hidden button. I like to have 0 on the hover too, but you can also have a little color pop up, or white, just a little tint, so it indicates the user it's clickable. But I think these are really great for applications such as this. If you have an image that you need to link different sections of that image to, it works great for maps. If you have a custom designed map that's a graphic, you can put that on and link to different states, for example. I've used this for a lot of different things. And it's just a workaround. It's an alternative to the more traditional HTML image map, which I've heard you can do on Wix by embedding the code. But I just tried it and I couldn't get it to work. The links weren't appearing. One other thing to notice is I would also select all your buttons and group. By selecting all of these, I can click on group. It's good to put things in a group because then it will hold it all together in the mobile view. But it's also good to double check that mobile view and make sure that those buttons are where they should be. Sometimes they can get moved around. They did not in this case, which is great. But grouping them, I think, helps a lot with that. So make sure to group your image, and also it makes it easy for you to drag that image around on the screen. Happy Wixing!